Hello. Hello, my beautiful loves. Okay, I, no joke, recorded this. This is my third time. This is my third time recording this video because there's just something about it that didn't feel right. And I took notes. I think what I'm going to do is run through my notes and then just talk about it. Because if you're not new here, I just want this to be a one-on-one conversation and it not be something that is forced or anything. And I'm like, this kind of feels forced. I don't want this to feel forced. I want this to go exactly how it's supposed to go. So I was like, let me just take a minute. Also, I don't know about you, but if I'm ever in an outfit that doesn't make me feel my best self, it's just not happening. And I ordered these clothes and I'm like, all right, I don't know how I feel about it. Let me just wear it and see how I feel. Hate it. It's going back. I don't like the way. I thought that was in my video. I'm like, what's sticking out of my head? Okay. So I was having this conversation with one of my best friends and I was like, I have to share this with my people. You guys need to hear this. Okay. So it's basically about choosing softness in a world where we feel like we have to be so tough all the time as a man, as a woman. And I don't know, there's just something about being soft and kind and observant, even when you don't need to be. It becomes who you are. So I hope that you write this down and take notes, because this video right here, you could take these 3 things and apply it to every area of your life and every single thing that you do, and it's really going to change everything. Okay, so I did take notes. I'm going to read the notes. I'm going to go through it, and then we're going to talk about it together. So the first thing is let yourself feel without shame. Okay, real strength is emotional honesty. Instead of shutting down, allow yourself to feel the sadness, joy, anger, or love without labeling those emotions as weak. Feeling fully is living fully. I know that as men, if you're a man watching this video, people are always like, oh, you're a man, you can't have emotions, all this stuff. It's so important to feel and to allow yourself to really look at those emotions and ask yourself why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. And if you're feeling fear, that's typically, and I'm not saying typically, it's not a God-given emotion. And I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. I'm not here to shift what you believe or shove religion down your throat or whatever the case is. I'm just trying to say fear is not a God-given emotion. Fear is not it's not good. I want you to take a look at it and see why you're feeling it. And usually what I do is I write down the opposite. I am feeling this way. I write down the opposite because, how do I put this? You're right. You're right. You're right. If you're in fear because you fear that you're going to mess up, I'm going to mess up. You're going to mess up. I hate to say that because it's so negative. You're going to mess up. But if you tell yourself, I feel like I'm feeling fear right now because I feel like I'm going to mess up. That's a feeling. It's not a fact. You're not going to mess up. You're going to do great. And support evidence supporting that. I'm going to do great because I've studied for this. I've worked for this. Support yourself there. Okay, moving on to the second thing. The second thing is speak from your heart and not the ego. Speaking to the choir here because I had to learn this the hard way, not to speak from the ego, because we want to be heard. We want to be right. We want to be, oh, my opinion matters. Yes, it does, but it's all about your delivery, okay? When you're tempted to defend, snap, or prove something, pause. And I talk about this all the time, the art of observing. It is so powerful to be the person that just observes and doesn't always need to be right. You don't always need to prove yourself. You don't always need to be, you know what I mean? There's always that person that's like, oh, they think they're always right, or, oh, they always need to be the last one to say something, or this, that, and the other thing. You just pause. Just pause, okay? And observe. Choose softness in your words and communicate truth with grace. Softness doesn't mean that you're silent. It means that you're grounded and you're intentional, okay? This is why I'm saying this will change everything. Being intentional is the most beautiful thing that you could do for yourself. Being intentional about your thoughts, your moods, your emotions, what you want to see more of, what you don't want to keep bringing into your life, the people you're friends with, people, places, things, everything, okay? It's so important. Observe and really know who you are and say, does this align? How I'm responding right now, does this align with who I want to be? And the third thing is create safe spaces for connection. Surround yourself with people and practices that remind you it's safe to be yourself, whether it's journaling, deep conversations, time in nature, but make space to be and not just to do. Okay, I understand, I get it. We live in a world where it's like, we have to show up, we have to do all these things, and but you don't need to force anything. Just slow down and enjoy where you are. Get in nature. Think about who you are and who you want to be, because it's so important. I took other notes on this as well. Okay. The first thing I wanted to tell you is you're more intuitive than you think. And I meet a lot of people and they're like, how did you know that? Or how did you feel that coming? Or how did you see that coming? Or you're so intuitive. We're all intuitive. You just need to slow down a little bit enough to really connect with yourself, to understand why you're feeling what you're feeling, and to piece it together. Sometimes we move so quickly. We're doing so much. We're not taking that time to connect with ourselves, to hear our inner voices, to know what's really going on, okay? So I want you to trust your gut instincts. They're not random at all. They are very, very real. Second time is it's time to pay attention to what you're broadcasting. Even if you're saying the right things, what's your energy saying? You ever meet those people that are like, yeah, totally, I want to go? Like, people can feel your energy. People feel that. Stop faking it. Be who you are. Show up authentically. If you want to say no, okay? Because when you come from a space of love, that is all that needs to happen. It doesn't matter what you say. You just need to be love. Because when you are love, you are giving love. And I'm sure that's what you'll receive more of. And the third thing I want to talk about on the energetics side of things is you're being called to connect deeper, soul to soul. All of us are being called right now to connect deeper. Release the need to consistently explain or defend yourself. Instead, lead with presence. You're calm, you're open, and you're loving, and your energy will say everything your heart wants to say. So I want you guys to take this video more as like an informational type of a thing, and maybe watch it a couple times, save it, like it, subscribe, share it to a friend. I know we're not really having that like one-on-one conversation. I'm not going off on a tangent. I just really wanted to read you those 6 things, because in a world, again, where we are told it needs to be a certain way, it doesn't need to be a certain way. And the most beautiful thing that you could do for yourself is honor yourself. Be intentional, know who you are, know who you want to be and how you want to show up, and everything will sort of just fall right into place. You are so loved. I'm so excited to put this out today, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.